and hugely impressive. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I've only met Cody once or twice that I recall. The last time that I saw him was at the last event in the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. I took my older son, Connor, who was 10 maybe at the time. I took him because I wanted him to see where his grandfather had taken me to watch wrestling with Bruno and Dominic and all these guys. But what struck me is, it didn't surprise me, but what struck me was just how respectful he was and how polite. He was very gracious to my son, and I had never met him before that event. But, obviously I've got a huge connection to the Rhodes family with all that Dusty had done for my career and helping build me and teach me and educate me, as I like to say. I learned so much from guys like Dusty and Bill Watts, and I really am genuinely humbled by the fact that I got that opportunity in my career. So, knowing Dustin quite well, it doesn't surprise me that Cody is such a great guy. But when I read this event, read about it and how quickly it sold out, I got to tell you, it just sent a surge of pride through me for him that he was willing to take that kind of risk. And, if you read any of the online interviews, he talked about, how fearless his father was in doing things like that. I got to tell you, at that stage of my career, I'm pretty certain I wouldn't have had the cojones to attempt something like that. And, the fact that he did and the fact that it's done so extraordinarily well, just makes my chest burst with pride for him. But the second thing to this is, as you guys know, I've talked about this for years, and it's no secret that I've been, that I've worked for some time on trying to get a new promotion up and running. And the whole reason being that I know that there's a massive audience out there waiting and looking for something different. This is no slam to the WWE product. You go to an ice cream stand, and a lot of people order vanilla, a lot like chocolate, and there's a pretty good number that like pistachio. Competition is the name of the game, and any laissez-faire economy. Wrestling is no different. And when we see the numbers, and without beating the dead horses, I've gone over so many times on this show. At one point, professional wrestling in this country was drawing an average of 48 to 52 million fans per week, excluding the replays. Now you see the numbers at WWE, which is for all intents and purposes, the last major national brand, garnering somewhere, they average between 2 and 3 million. But as we head into the summer, those numbers will dip. Last year they dipped as low as 1.6 million per week. Let's keep an eye and see what happens this summer, because my guess is it'll go lower than it was last year. So the conventional wisdom for the people that don't understand this industry was, well, it must be dying or at least receding. And then you see Cody Rhodes come out and take a hell of a gamble and doing something like this, and then sells out 11,000 plus seats in 21 minutes. Absolutely impressive, and it emboldens in me that everything that I've said all along is absolutely right. There are millions and millions and millions and millions of fans out there looking for something different. In Chicago, in one little pin mark on the map, they were able to get 11,000 plus fans to not just come out, but come out and in a ravenous way and buy up those tickets that quickly. It just undermarks to me what I've always believed about professional, the resiliency of professional wrestling, the solidity that it has with its fans and its fan base, and to see what Cody is doing with the incredible talent that he's bringing in there just proves the point that professional wrestling is so much bigger than the WWE or any other promotion. Professional wrestling is a genre that supersedes any singular promotion, and Cody Rhodes proved that in spades with the All In show.